So what we're going to do today is we're going to continue with the merge. Now, um, I'm assuming that somewhere there might be a door to get back to where we were. So we're going to just try it out and see what we find. We're going to go ahead and keep gathering stuff. We're going to see. That's just this. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's just keep walking around and see. I don't even know what season this really is in, so I'm not sure what we're going to need, to be honest with you. It's kind of fun just to kind of like try it out, test it out, see what happens. It's going to be dark soon. Let's look at the map. There's a, okay. This is the same one that we were playing before. So can we see our base camp? Let's check it out. There's a backpack. There's a trap. A chest. That's interesting. Where am I at in relation to that? Hmm. Can't see it, can I? All right, let's go up here and build a fire. And let me look at this map one more time. I might go see what's in that. Might be a storage chest, though. Let's build the fire, though, so that we don't get caught in the dark. Let's go ahead and eat. And then let's go ahead and cook these off. We still got the coconut. Collect some of these berries and get them cooked, too. Let's heal up a bit. I just like to get everything done. I get to a new place, I like to, like gather up all the food and stuff that I see, and wood and stuff like that for fires. We're gonna see what happens here. This ought to be fun. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid, but it didn't work. It's alright. I'll be careful doing that though. If you're low on food or something, you don't want it to get wasted, but it's okay. Hope y'all had a really good first of your week. Monday and Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, and that's when you'll actually get this video. Um, I did. Um, got lots of fun stuff coming, and we're gonna have a really busy week this week and a really busy week next week. So um, I will make. I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do, and the schedules be a little bit early for next week, this week, because I got a lot of things that are happening in real life too. All right. Let's look at the map and let's move in a direction that we think we need to go. So, not there because we don't want to live by the graveyard for sure. Um, it's not really a safe idea. Is there another one like that? Okay, there I am. There's the backpack. Okay, let's go this way. Now, for the rainy seasons, I do recommend like if this may be autumn, and it probably is because it's probably carrying over from what I had before. So if you get a straw hat, it'll kind of protect you from the rain. It's, you know, better than having nothing. That's what I do, kind of like in the fall. In the spring, I play it a little bit different. Ooh, what's this? I I do the whole raincoat thing, which you have to kill the tentacles and get the tentacle spots. So that's kind of fun. Is this the graveyard? No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. That's a big graveyard over there. Okay. We might have to dig all those up and build it here while we're looking for a way back. You don't want to be caught over here at night. Um, if we dig them up, then they're gone. So let's just do it and hope for the best. And my fuel. Okay, cool. Let's pick it up. Now you just want to be really careful about what you do here. Red gem. You probably don't want to mess with these up here. I would not do that. Okay, so let's figure out somewhere else we can build this base camp. And we'll come back for that red gem later, maybe in the day. But let's get out of here before it gets nighttime because I don't want to keep digging these. It kind of scares me. But that is how you get the nightmare fuel. And there are a few recipes that you can use with the nightmare fuel that are good. So sometimes it's good to have a little bit. I don't normally get that lucky, so that's kind of cool. But digging graves is how I know to get the nightmare fuel. There may be other ways, but that is one of the ways you can get them. Let's go up here and see what's up here. The reason that you don't really want to do that is because at night they come out, and you don't want to be really close to them when they do. And I don't want to keep digging the graves because I don't want to accidentally keep digging it. So let's go up here. See what we got up here. Ooh, look at all the beefalo. Now, I want to caution you that this is a good way to get manure. It's an excellent place to build your camp for the manure for the beefalo. But use caution because in the winter, they will like breed and have babies and they get kind of angry. And also, what's this spider? Do I have a spear? Yes, let's just do it with this. Now this is how I do this. I let them come out towards me. Then you're gonna get the silk. You don't want so much the monster meat. Trying to think what I could drop. Actually, let's not drop anything. Let's do this. Let's plant the pine cones. That way we have trees, and if we decide to stay here, which we just might, because we really need to get this base camp built, we got it. Now we can go back and get the silk. Now you need the silk for like top hats and like if you're gonna make a repair kit for crap, crap for your clothes. Now this is what I was talking about. You gotta really watch this one here, the yellow one. You want to kind of, he's a jumping one. He's a, it didn't work out. Darn it. Okay, we'll start over. Sorry guys, my fault. he jumped out at me and it kind of scared me. Oh man. So yeah, you want to watch out for that. That's not okay. Let's see. Let's just go back and do shipwrecked. I think it's letting me do that. I gotta make sure. I don't want to do. I want to do shipwreck, not. Hang on. No, I don't want handling compatibility. Okay, let's do this. We'll just start over. I I shouldn't have messed with the spiders. That's what I'm talking about. The spider. Yeah, I saw what it's called, the spider warrior. Says we need to see, like, we need to keep playing shipwrecked a little bit because we got on that merge and it was fun though, huh? It was fun to learn something different. That was my fault. I jumped when he jumped out at me. I actually jumped. I was like, whoa. So yeah, there. I'll put a warning on it before you guys watch it that there's a jump scare in this because that was kind of scary. Um, let's go back and make sure we got everything we need. Now I don't really in this one. I don't really. Oh, crates. In this one, I don't really put more beefalo or pigs because the pigs are different in this one. Oh, oh. What was that on? Yes or no? It's probably on no, huh? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna start in the mild season. Okay, let's just make another shipwreck game. And I'll put a warning in about the jump scare so that you guys, if that bothers some of you, it won't it won't freak you out. Because when it jumped at me, it kind of freaked me out. I didn't know they jumped like that. I mean, I knew they were tougher, but I've never really seen them jump like that. That was wild. Okay, so we're gonna go start another shipwreck. This I'll call this like after the merge or something, and we'll just start over on shipwrecked and see how far we can get. We've been learning all kinds of stuff about this shipwrecked game, so it's pretty fun and I like it. So let's just start over on shipwrecked and see where we can get with it. That's kind of exciting though. Give me just a second, guys. All right. So we're going to keep moving and grooving here. We're just going to keep on going. After our little jump scare, we're just going to keep moving. Oh, yeah, we need to make an axe. Okay, we need to concentrate. After that, I'm kind of, whew, I just wanted your silk. It's not going to happen today, is it? Okay. Ah, man, I just wanted the silk. Come on. Let's gather up everything we need for our first fire. That way, ooh, look at that out there. Now, I like to get the dolphins because they are good meat. Like I said before, though, when we were just like playing along this before the merge happened, be careful about doing that, like in the water, because it does bring the croc dogs because of the blood. So just be careful because those croc dogs can be kind of tough too. But you know, you can make the traps for the crabbits so you have food to eat. You can gather coconuts in this game and toast them up like I had in the other game. And you can do lots of things. This shipwrecked game is becoming another one of my favorite ones to play in the Don't Starve series. And since I did Reign of Giants last week, we'll do Shipwrecked this week, and we'll kind of rotate it through. But we kind of did do the Reign of Giants. It just didn't work out for us because of the spider, but that's okay. We'll just play through this and see how far we can get, and see if we can build another base camp and not go through a merge this time and lose it. But at least we know what it does now. So that's kind of cool. I didn't know what it would do when we got on that thing and got through it. I didn't know about the merge. So that was fun to learn about. We need a hammer. You want lots of wood because you do have to make rafts and stuff and fires. So in Shipwrecked, I have learned since playing it for a little bit that it is important to have a lot of wood. It probably wouldn't hurt you to have some butterfly wings. And if I had had butterfly wings back there, we probably could have saved ourselves. So not a bad idea if you see them to collect them. It's not a bad idea to make, okay, how much flint do we have? Okay, let me see. Okay, we don't have enough for that. Well, I'm just looking. We got enough for a pickaxe, which is probably not a bad idea, and we need a machete. So if we make the pickaxe, we could always gather up more, but we gotta see if there's any, like, rocks to hit with it for the flint. Well, there is there. I don't think you get flint out of these, if I remember correctly. So let's go ahead and make one. We're gonna need a machete for the coconuts, though. Do we have anything else we can eat? A seed. Okay. Let's go ahead and make the pickaxe and let's just hope that we get a machete soon and then we can find a little. Let's make a trap and trap the crabbits too, and that'll help. Now, the nitrate is for something for summertime. Let's just go ahead and make a trap. We got enough. And let's try to trap some of these so we have something, at least a little something to eat. And let's also do this so we have more room in our pockets so we can build a science machine and get all that going. There we go. You just want to play smart, you know. If you know that it's going to be a minute before you can get something, then just keep doing it and you'll get it. It's a fun game. This is one that I highly recommend. And I do play it a lot. Um, Sometimes I even play off camera. I've got a game of my own sometimes. Now, I don't right now. Um, Unfortunately, I've been so busy in real life, I've not been able to do that. But I do that sometimes and just play off camera. And I've always loved this game. It's a lot of fun to play. Um, okay, let's build a fire. That's why I said get all your wood and grass and everything. Kind of focus on that. Kind of focus on an axe. Kind of focus on what you can do and eat at first because when you first get started, it's kind of hard until you can gather more stuff up. So see, we can't even make a machete. So let's just focus on trapping some crabbits, and if we don't trap one over here, we can always make a raft. Remember, the seashells are good for your sanity. Seashells and flowers are good for your sanity, and I'm sure you can craft recipes with the seashells too, but I know for sure that they're good for your sanity. Let's see if you can make like a seashell necklace or something. Shark tooth crown, snakeskin jacket, tar suit, summer frost. So, I don't see it, but you might be able to do something like that with a science machine when you get it. So, and we haven't made one of those yet. We're just gonna keep doing this for a little bit longer and walking around, and we're gonna build a raft a minute and take off. I guess we should keep moving though. So let's just get this one and see what we get. I don't think this one will give you flint. It's just rocks, but that's okay because we need that for the hammer too. Now we could build a hammer if we really wanted to. But I think I'll hold off and wait on it. That way we can get more twigs and stuff. I don't want to use everything I have because if the axe breaks and I need another axe for wood, then it wouldn't be good to, like do that. Keep collecting the seeds because at least that'd be something you could eat. If like you can't catch a rabbit and you can't crack open your things. We'll build a raft as soon as it gets daylight and we'll go looking for other stuff. See, like we can go ahead and eat the seed. It helps just so you have something, and then we'll figure out where to get the rest of it later. But yeah, it just like when you first start out, like on your first and second days, sometimes it's kind of hard. You just kind of have to find places. If you get lucky, and we've gotten lucky the last couple of times we've played, you find different things. But that was fun doing that merge thing. All right, we're gonna go to this, and we're gonna build a raft because I think we can go over here in the jungle part. These trees here, I don't know. I kind of don't like to mess with these because they do drop the eggs and that's good, but they do the snakes too. So you have to be really careful. But let's see what's, oh, berries. Yep, this was a good call to come over here. You do want to inspect it because you never know what you got. We can't get those yet because we don't have the machete, but we can get the berries, which that's a good deal because you're going to need to eat. Now, if it were me, and ooh, more flint. Oh, good. This was good that we come over here. I'm glad we did this before we sailed away. Um, Here's more trees over here. Now, these do drop eggs, wood, and some kind of jungle seed for you to replant them, I think. Now, I'm going to show you this, and hopefully this isn't going to be another thing where we're going to get... Okay, so these are the snakes. You just want to do your best to fight them off. Some of them, no big deal. Um, but some of them will put venom in you. So you want to be really cautious about it. And that's one of the reasons that I don't much like doing it. But there we go. Now let's break this apart and get more rocks. We got the berries. Look at all these coconuts over here. Okay. Okay. Let's let's I don't want to take it all. What if we decide we want to make a base camp here? You know what I mean? So let's not take it all. Let's eat what we have. Let's start with what we have. And let's go back and grab our trap and come back over here while we're working. And let's stay here maybe another round. And because we're going to have to find gold and stuff before we can make any kind of decisions about a camp. Because we have to have a science machine for a backpack and things like that. Just, if you're new to the game and it feels a little overwhelming, don't get discouraged. Just a little at a time. You know, you'll be able to. There's another snake. This is what I'm saying over here. You got to be really careful. You want to be careful. You don't really want to encounter them if you can avoid it. Um, let's go grab that trap. We need to make a hammer. Now, the thing about it is that you're not always going to get good stuff out of these crates. Oh, we got one. We come back for it and we got one. Cool. So let's go ahead and get him ready to cook. Okay, now see? Now we're making progress. Let's take it back over here where we're working. And let's see what we can get over here. Let's go ahead and break this down for the rocks. It's never a bad idea to have a lot of rocks. Flint's good too, but you do have to have rocks for things like when you go to make a camp and you want to have a permanent fire pit. That helps because then all you have to do is put the wood in it. You don't need the grass, so much anymore. Because if you just put the wood in the rock fire pit, or I call it the permanent one. I have different names for things that are not the true name, so let's look at it. Because I don't want to confuse you guys. The fire pit. So the rock one to me is always my permanent one. So it's the one I put in my base camp. So if And we're just going to do this real quick, and then we're going to make some other web or tools and keep going here. So you're going to have plenty of rocks for that because you want to use that in your base camp. So you're going to have plenty of wood, plenty of grass, plenty of twigs, and just for this reason, because then you can make other things. But I think right now what's most important is a machete. So we're going to make one because we're going to need to break open these coconuts so we have something to eat. And we caught another one. So you just want to keep going with what you think is most important. And food is important too. You don't want to be left with nothing to eat because that's the point of the game, not to starve. So now we're going to break open these coconuts just like I showed you the last time if you watched. So we're going to hack them. And then it kind of like gives you the halved coconuts. So then you get more. And you just keep working at it. It's just a constant. So see, I'm going to get these coconuts and I'm going to, okay, I'm going to need another axe. I hope I got enough to make one. I think I do. And see, that's what I mean. You want to hold on to what's most important. Like, I could have made another pickaxe, but I think we got enough rocks and stuff right now. What we really need is food and wood. So we had enough to make the axe. And we've got enough to make a hammer if we really want to. But all in all, we got enough to do some of this now. So let's get the food started. So let's eat something. That way we don't, like, starve to death. Um, okay, let's build a small fire because it's going to get late anyway. And don't build I mean, unless you want to. If you know you're not going to camp here, then I wouldn't waste the resources and build the fire pit that's the rock one. I would wait and just build my small fires. Now you got all kinds of coconut. So it benefited us, see. Don't stand too close to the fire when cooking. Sometimes it's happened to me before, not a lot, but sometimes it's happened to me where I'll be standing close to the fire and it'll burn it or burn me. So just be careful with it. You can go ahead and toast up the seeds too if you want. You're not really going to be able to use them for farms yet. And I'm assuming that you don't do the farms in the sand. Now, I don't know that to be true. I've never done it, so I don't know. Now we have plenty of food to eat. So now we can eat. That's a good thing. And we can keep just plugging along. We need to find more coconuts. Coconuts are a good resource for food on Shipwrecked, I've learned. And we need wood because if we decide we decide we're going to venture out again, like to go somewhere else, we need that wood for fires. We need the grass for torches. Um, we need we need a lot of things in case we get stuck on the raft at night. Another helpful tip is make a hammer. It may not be a bad idea, and do your crates because then that way you can most sometimes get a boat repair kit, or if the raft starts to go bad and you know that you're on a raft that isn't going to last. Now, I learned this a couple plays ago. You can make another raft and get on it in the water so you can like transfer. So if you see that's going to happen and you don't have a life jacket and you're like me and you don't like to have one because of the um and you don't like to have one because it won't let you have your backpack because on the console version, I can't have a backpack and have a life jacket or like in the Reign of Giants have a raincoat and stuff like that. So if you don't like that and you see the raft is going bad, which I'll show you how you can tell that if you've never played before, then just make another one and get on it or have a boat repair kit. And I'm sure you can make the boat repair kits with the science machines, but sometimes if you make a hammer and break open these crates, you can get lucky enough to find one of your own. So that's kind of what we're going to do right now. We're going to make our hammer. We're going to pick up our trap and we're going to take it with us if we can find where we put it over here and see if it caught any more. Let's just look on the map. Now, sometimes if you want to see where you've left things, If you look on the map, you can see it. See where you see the trap up there? So now you know where your trap's at and you can go back and get it. So we're going to go ahead and head out of here. I think we got everything out of here we could. We're going to take this trap with us and use it at the next place too. And we're going to get the grass. And we're going to get the twigs. And we're going to hope that we're going to find flint in the next place that we go. Because we need to keep continually getting the tools. So, now I don't think you can get flint out of these. Which we can't do that right now anyway because and we'll hold off on these coconuts till we get somewhere else and build a fire. We won't waste our wood and stuff building a fire just to cook these. That's just kind of how you play. It's just like you just keep doing all these certain things. It is kind of repetitive and stuff like that. And I need to find out how we get into those lobster dens. Because that would be good for food too. I can do that right now, as a matter of fact. Let's pause this for a minute. I want to see how you get it. Let me look it up just super quickly if you don't mind. And then we'll keep talking while I'm doing it. Yeah, so if you don't play this, I recommend it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I recommend the Shipwrecked version. How do we do this? Spawns, renewable, no. Shallow ocean. Come out of their holes at dusk. They will retreat back if frightened. Putting a sea trap. Okay. Wow, we're going to learn how to do that. So I guess you need a sea trap for this. Let's go ahead and make our raft so it doesn't get any later in the day. We're going to build it and we're going to go ahead and get on it and go. Okay, now do you see the little icon with the raft? That tells you how good or bad your raft is. My recommendation for this is to stay as close to the shore as you can. You are more likely to find land the closer you stay, and to be very careful of the waves, because I always forget to play with that other character and I always play with Wilson. And yes, Wilson is kind of my favorite. He's been my character since I started playing this game, and I do like Wilson. And you can mine the coral. You can mine it. I figured that out in another playthrough. So if you're wondering and you didn't really know, you can mine it. So you can mine the coral, and it's a good thing to do. I'm going to keep working at this. We're going to kind of keep exploring it, learning it together. I know there's probably more things and recipes that you can make with the coral. So if you know in the comment box, you can leave. Or so if you know, you can leave it in the comment box below. Sorry, guys. I'm going to eat. And this is why it's so important to do everything you need to do before you get on a raft. And, ooh, I've never seen this. Now, these are the water buffalo. Are they as friendly? They kind of are. Look at this. Oh, that's something new. I've never seen this. Oh, I'm kind of curious. Let's go to the grass. I'm just curious if they're... Yeah, these guys are okay. Now, just like regular buffalo on Reign of Giants, don't swing at them. If you don't do anything to them, usually buffalo are pretty chill creatures, except like in the winter, on Reign of Giants and stuff like that. Ooh, this is cool. Let's get off here. So they're pretty chill creatures. So as long as you don't swing an axe or anything at them or intimidate them, they won't do anything to you usually. Now I'm going to say usually. Now if it is their mating season on whatever version you're playing and they have red behinds, now I don't know if that happens here, but it does like on the other versions, then just leave them alone and don't bother with them because they're having babies and they are very protective. See if we found gold. Look at this. We want to take off a monkey today. Leave me alone. There's lots of gold over here. There's gold in them hills. All right. We need the gold, so let's not take the monkeys off. Now, the reason I say that is because um, you can like knock their houses down and get the manure and get the bananas, but don't do that because they don't really attack you, but they just won't leave you alone. And I don't think I want to make my camp here for the simple fact that they're here and they eat up all the food too. So they're kind of like the turkeys, you know what I mean? Like in Reign of Giants, where if you don't get to the food first, they'll eat it. So kind of don't want to build my camp here because I don't want them stealing all my food, kind of thing. You can't put anything down that you would really want because they will take it. So just beware of the monkeys. They're cute, but they can also do a lot of things that, okay, I want that gold, but it's getting dark. So we'll just stand here until, oh, it's a mandrake. They're kind of cute just to leave around. We'll just leave them. They won't hurt you or anything. They're just kind of cute. And we'll keep collecting until it comes dark. The monkeys won't bother you either. I just wouldn't like swing at them or swing at anything. If you do, they will come after you, which is okay. It's just kind of a natural instinct in nature, you know, if something's attacking you, you would kind of maybe attack back. So just don't do it. They're harmless, really, unless you knock down their houses or swing at them. I've never seen a monkey be aggressive unless you do one of those things. So um, this has been a fun game. The mandrake is kind of getting on my nerves now. But I don't want to swing at him because all the monkeys are out. So let's not swing at him and make a big mistake here because we're not doing bad. So now once you lose the thatch pack, you're probably going to lose whatever is in it. So just be really aware of what you got in it and either use it or just drop it. But I wouldn't drop it here because of the monkeys. Because the monkeys will take it. So I would go to another place and drop it in an area where they're not. Pick it and then make the backpack and then pick it back up, which we are going to try to do before we leave. Because I don't think this is where I want my base camp. Because unless you can clear these monkeys out, I don't really want to have to hassle with these guys. They're friendly and they're cute, but they take your stuff and you can't knock their houses down and they start throwing things at you. So we just need to be careful. Oh, it caught the mandrake on fire. It's not what I meant to do. Sorry. Okay, let's get the gold because we have a spot, but we need a pickaxe. Can we make one? Okay. Hopefully we'll get more flint. So, let's try it. We need the gold anyway. We need the science machine. Now, they're going to make this tough because they're going to be all around these rocks I need. So, we're just going to keep moving them away from it so we don't accidentally swing it at them. Once you're swinging, they normally don't. Gotta have to be quick. Okay, we got the gold this time. Stop taking my... See, this is why you don't want to stay here. Because they will just take your stuff and take your stuff. You can't hardly stay over here with them. Let's try it again because I think I need the flint and I think they took it. Did I get the flint? Okay. We got the gold. Let's just go ahead and move on out of here because this is not going to be a good area to stay in because they keep taking my stuff and I need the flint. So let's just go ahead and get back on the raft and leave out of here because they're not going to leave me alone. So, well, let's see if we can collect it over here, though. It's on the ground because we really do need the flint because they took my gold too. Guys, I need this. Leave it alone. Let's just start gathering it. This is like somebody farmed this or something. Let's see what this is. Magnapile? How do we get this? Can we hammer it? Nope. Oh, dig it. Okay, that's interesting. That's really interesting. And they will follow you everywhere you go the whole time you're over here. They will not leave you alone. That's just how they are. And if you go to get something, like I said, they take it from you. So I don't really think I want to build a camp over here because you won't get to keep anything. So I think we'll just not do it over here. But if we can remember where this is, which is this big rocky place, this is a good place for resources. And once we get a shovel, we can come back and dig it. So that's not a bad idea. All right. Let's break open our... Well, no, we don't want to do that here either. I wonder if we could just get this sweet potato. But I don't want to waste food. Well, you already got it. So, yeah, I think we're going to leave out of here. Because they're just taking everything without letting me pick it up. So, let's just stay over here and get some more grass. Because it looks like we're... Well, we got plenty of grass. Let me take. We need twigs. We got some more flint. So, that was good. We got the gold over here. They went away now. Maybe we can go back over here and get more gold. Oh, we already did, didn't we? Okay, let's try this. Maybe this will have more flint in it. We need more twigs for sure. There we go. I don't care if they take the nitrate. I just want this stuff. Let's see if we've got enough to make one. Let's hold off on it. We got what we needed. Let's hold off on it for a little bit. Because we need twigs in case our axe breaks and we need wood or something. Or we need the machete to cut open the coconuts. Ooh, we can come over here. There's more flint and more twigs. And there's probably more coconuts. Yep. I'm telling you, crabbits, coconuts, limpets. You can eat the limpets too off the rocks, you know. Sometimes that's the best resource for food. It's great if you can get the monkey's house down, pick it up, and then leave. You don't want to do it and then stay with them because they throw stuff at you. So, let's drop this tree down. Wait a minute, wrong thing. We have an axe. Let's drop this tree down. Let's gather up some more wood and coconuts because we're probably going to need it anyway. Now, let's just stay here one more time and then we'll head out and find another spot. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and make our backpack too. And we can always knock the science machine down. So let's go ahead and do that also. Well, let's save some room in our pockets for it. But I think we have our backpack. Whatever we're calling this. Let's gather this up though. It's a smart idea. I'm glad that the last 2 times we haven't just ran off and left. Because there has been a lot of resources. So I guess that's a tip I should be giving that I don't give a lot. Always make sure you get all your resources. Oh, see, here's another hat. Here's a message in a bottle. Remember we found treasure last time. And the X marks the spot. Remember it's on the map. Remember? It's up here. Yes, we're doing this. Remember it leaves it on the map. Like it did the last time. Let's go ahead and build a fire. We got all kinds of stuff going on this round. We died in the merge, but we come back strong. We come back strong, crew. We're going to make the backpack in a minute. In fact, we can do that while we're just standing here. And let's go ahead and eat something too, because it looks like we're pretty hungry. And let's go ahead and take these over here and let's drop them. And hopefully we can get these done. Hopefully the monkeys are done leaving us alone, or are going to leave us alone now. We can pick it up. Don't do it too close to the fire. I give this tip every time, I know, but you don't want to burn it. We'll get the sweet potato and we'll cook these off. But the coconut is the best resource because you can cut them in half. You get more that way. You can cook them and toast them. So that's my advice. You get sweet potato, and you just can leave it alone now. And you can keep moving until it gets dark. Now, we're in day 4, so the croc dogs will be coming. You want to be really cautious of the croc dogs because they're kind of hard to kill. I got one last time. I think I got lucky. So just be aware that that's probably something. Once you hit about the 5th to 7th day, you probably need to start worrying about your monsters. And if it's not total dark, my advice is to keep moving and keep gathering because you're going to need it. So just keep doing it. Now it's getting dark. Have plenty of wood. Get that fire lit up big and just kind of stand in the fire. If you can see within your firelight, you can keep doing things. Now we got plenty of twigs. See that? We have flint, so let's make another pickaxe. See? We can keep moving right along. You're probably gonna need lots of things. Just hang in there. I always have to tell myself to hang in there. It'll be okay. We're probably going to build the backpack, knock down the science machine. I'll probably wrap it up here for the day. But we will be back with another installment of the Shipwrecked series. So if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and a like. And if you have a tip or a trick, you can leave it in the comment box below. What else? And if you haven't subscribed to the Crossing Maniac channel, please do so. Please join the Crossing crew. We're growing over here and having lots of fun. We do a lot of fun things, like we do Friday Night Mashup, and we're going to do Stardew Sundays starting soon. And so, yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the Crossing Maniac channel, come on over and join the crew. I don't think you'll regret it. And here, okay, let's do the backpack. Now you're going to have a lot more space. You're not going to be able to carry it, and it is going to drop your Zatch pack. So go back. Don't make the same mistake I did last time. So this is what you want to do. Stand close to this so you know where it's at. We're going to drop what was in the thatch pack. And we want to be quick about it because I'm afraid these monkeys are going to come back over. So drop it. Okay, now put on your backpack. Pick it up. Now everything that was in that thatch pack is in your backpack. Okay? Because I did that the last time and I lost a whole thatch pack and I couldn't find it. And I couldn't find what was in it. So just be cautious. And if there are, like if you're in a place where there are a lot of monkeys, just be cautious with that too. And then you want to do this. Let's hammer this. What's this? What's this? Ooh, more food. More food. That's tuna, and we found it. Now, if you know you're not going to stay here, and we know we're not, once you make the science machine, just knock it down with your hammer, with a hammer, and get your resources back. Then you didn't waste your resources. So, let's eat the coconut. This is why you want to have lots of food because you'll get hungry. And it seems like you get hungrier as you go further into the days. Okay, so that's a good playthrough. So we got our backpack. We got, we didn't make it through the merge one, but we come back strong and did fine. So, like I always say, have a fantastic day, crew, and I will see you in the next one. And I will see you tonight, as a matter of fact, for a Hogwarts Legacy stream. I hope you're all ready to go back to Hogwarts. We finished my island ramen, so we're going back to Hogwarts on Wednesdays now. So I hope to see you there. So, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, crew. Bye-bye.